Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. Georgia Beer Reviews back at you today with another one. What I'm looking at is a beer from Berkshire Brewing Company out of South Deerfield, Massachusetts. This is the Life on Marzen Oktoberfest style lager. Nowhere on the label does it disclose what the ABV is, so I had to go to their website. It is 6.8% alcohol by volume, and the IBUs are listed as well at 30. So 30 IBUs, 6.8%. This beer uses German hops and yeast, true to tradition. Talks about it being super smooth and drinkable while having a complex malt structure, hints of spice and a subtle hop flavor. So 6.8%, that's a respectable ABV for a Marzen style beer. I have never had this before. This beer was recommended by a few viewers of mine, or requested, I guess you could say, by a few viewers of mine. Sorry, I can't. There were 2 or 3 people that commented about the Life on Marzen and said that I should try it. So thank you to all the viewers out there in YouTube land that wanted me to try this beer. It was $12 for the 4-pack, which I was shocked. They didn't have the price on the in the cooler, so I brought it up, and the lady rung it up as Berkshire Lager. So I probably got a really good deal on it, because I have a feeling this is normally a $15 or $16 4-pack. It is a 16-ounce can, but I thought $12 was very reasonable for a 6.8% limited release craft beer. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into this thing. Like I said, I've never had it. I love Marzens, love Oktoberfest, so I'm very excited to try this one. And we're going to go ahead and pour it up. It's a nice, what is that? I would say amber color. Looks a little bit darker actually on camera than it does here. I'm holding it up to the light. It's more, it's kind of a amber copper type color to it. Almost 2-finger khaki colored, relatively creamy looking head. Nice streaming bubbles going up the glass. It is clear, no sediment or haze or anything like that detectable. It's a very clear, brilliant looking brew. Nice caramel malt action right up front on the nose. Like toasted white bread. A little bit of like a grassy hop aroma, which is very common with German hops. A little bit of like hay as well. It smells absolutely incredible. None of the alcohol at 6.8 is coming through. It smells like it's going to be pretty light and refreshing. You're getting those nice caramel and toasted bread notes, and that little bit of a grassy hop note, but it's very light and mellow with the aroma. Very, very pleasant. So without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers. Wow. Nice caramel malt, forward presentation. Toasted white bread in the middle of the sip. Everything that I mentioned on the nose is translating to the palate beautifully. Picking up on that grassy hop note, a little bit of that hay, barnyardy type thing coming through as well. This is really nice. The body is low medium, the carbonation is medium, the finish is crisp, clean, refreshing. It is drying going down, so it's very inviting in that sense. You want to go right back in for another sip. Nice head retention, nice glass lacing. One thing about this beer that's interesting that is on the label says this product is unfiltered and unpasteurized. I'm a little surprised that it's unfiltered because it definitely looks like it's filtered. It says, we allow the yeast to remain in the can in order to create a beer with full flavors that cannot otherwise be duplicated. Best kept cool. So they age it for a couple months. It's not filtered, and then they leave the yeast in the can, which I think is why I'm getting a little bit more of that funk described as like hay, like a barnyardy type feel to it, is probably because they leave the yeast in there, and it could even, I don't know, with the yeast left in there, maybe it further ferments and the ABV can fluctuate a little bit. Maybe that's why they didn't put it on the label, but on the website, it clearly states that it's 6.8% alcohol. Very bready, very malty, a little bit of caramel sweetness in there as well. Nice little grassy, barnyardy type thing going on the back end, drying on the finish, nice and prickly carbonation. I mean, what more needs to be said? This is an incredible beer from Berkshire Brewing Company out of South Deerfield, Mass. Thanks to my viewers for recommending this beer to me. I really appreciate it. You know who you are. And there were a few of you, like I said. I should have gone through some old comments. That way I could give you guys shout outs. But I really, really appreciate you requesting me to review this beer. It's an awesome, awesome product. Gosh. There's so many good Oktoberfest out there. It's really hard to place this one in the grand scheme or the overall, ladder of awesome Marzen's Oktoberfest that I've had over the years. But this one is up there. I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to give it a 97 out of 100. It is outstanding, bordering on world class for the style. I like the elevated ABV. It's at 6.8%. There's no alcohol presence with this one, but I do like the little extra ABV because it does have a nice body to support that alcohol, and it's just very refreshing and easy drinking. So 97 out of 100 for the Berkshire Brewing Company's Lifelong Marzen Oktoberfest style lager. Buy it, try it, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. That'll do it for this beer review, guys. Hope you're all having a wonderful day, and until next time, everybody, cheers.